I like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you the proclaimed richest to the proclaimed poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter if you are dark-skinned or light-skinned. It doesn't even matter whether you my family, friends, or proclaimed enemies. I greet all of you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. The day happened to be September the 29th, 2019. The time being about 6:56 p.m. I'm here in my front yard. Today, I'm honoring my youngest brother. May he rest in peace, Big Rick. Some called him Ike. On June the 2nd, I believe it was 2014, some 5 years or so ago, God decided that it was in the best interest of my brother Big Rick to come home with him. May he rest in peace. In 1960, on September the 29th, 1960, my mother gave birth to her last child, which was my youngest brother. May him, my mother, and my two other brothers, one younger and one older, rest in peace. I miss my brother. I remember when I went to Chicago to go get him, he wanted to leave Chicago and live another life. I brought him down here with me, and a lot of times when I bring somebody down here with me, they don't stay with me long because I'm strict. And it's a lot of things that I don't allow in my house or around me or my children. Not saying that he was doing things bad, but he preferred to go over to Sykeston with some of the other family. And he was living a good life. He was enjoying it. But on June the 2nd, 2014, God seen another plan for him. I know God knows best. I don't question God. All I can do is say rest in peace, Big Rick. I miss you. My daughters miss him. And today, me and my two daughters went over to Pulaski, Illinois, to St. John's Praise and Worship, where we was going for a long time. We hadn't been there in maybe about 4 or 5 years. My babies was younger, but we was welcomed by Pastor Apostle Barnett, his wife, and all of the church members and other ministers there. He was able to give a sermon that I didn't even tell him what issues that I was dealing with, but he addressed it, both of them, in his sermon. And I had him to talk to my oldest daughter down here, and he was able to help her. And I thank God for my oldest daughter in Chicago, who allowed her to talk to my oldest daughter down here. She was able to help her. I thank God for being able to have a friend of mine, a special friend of mine, LaDonna. I'll just say LaDonna H. It should have been LaDonna I for Ivy. But I thank God that I had a chance to talk to her, and she was able to talk to my oldest daughter down here. You know, sometimes, even if you're single parents, sometimes your children need to talk to other people too. And it was all right in itself. They was able to help. And I thank God. But I'm going to leave right now as I came, with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with all human beings all around the world. Rest in peace, Big Rick. Love you and miss you. Peace be still.